Hey everybody, this is Charlie with 1845 Barndominiums. On this week's episode of the Barndo channel, we're outside of Jefferson, Texas to bring you a completed tour of a Ranger layout that we've added a carport and a 1,200 square foot shop. If you look at the exterior of this build, we've got charcoal gray as our exterior wall color. We've got black as our roof and trim color. So around those windows, around those doors, you'll see black trim. Our windows are black on the exterior, white on the interior. This charcoal and black combination has become really popular and is a really beautiful combination. Now, the house itself is about 1,290 square foot. We do have a 625 square foot carport that acts as a breezeway over to our 1,200 square foot or 30 by 40 shop. And we've got a little over 300 square foot of porches in this layout. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and do that now. We would love to have questions and comments in the comment area below. Don't forget, ring that bell so that you get notifications each and every time we post content here on the Barndo channel. We have our social media outlets, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and of course our website, 1845barndominiums.com. If you or anybody else you know is interested in making your dream home a reality, just like this one here in Jefferson, Texas, we would love to talk to you about how we can help make that happen from design to completion with 1845 Barndominiums. So let's head inside and take a look at this completed build outside of Jefferson, Texas. All right, everybody, welcome into the Ranger layout that we've got here outside of Jefferson, Texas. So I'm going to take you through and kind of show you room by room, area by area, what we've got as far as dimensions and things like that. We said this is a Ranger layout. So when you look at a Ranger layout from 1845, this is master suite on one side, second bedroom on the other, big open vaulted living and kitchen area in the center. So the living area right here, this is about 14 feet wide. That's kind of our bare minimum as far as what we want to be as far as the width of a living room area. We do have a window here on the front next to the door. We actually rearranged that a little bit because we had the door centered at one point in time, but the homeowner said, you know what, I don't want to walk into the middle of the living room here. I want some flow of traffic from one side to the other. So if we continue around, we do have a big vaulted area here in the living and kitchen. We do have a single beam going across from one side to the other. That is a wrapped stain beam there, or a faux beam that we have there. And as we make our way over into the kitchen area, let's talk a little bit about the setup in here. We've got granite countertops here on our island and our countertops here on the kitchen cabinetry. We do have cabinets on this side of the island. We have shaker style cabinets. We have black as our paint color. I'm going to put in the description that actual color and the code for that black paint that we've got here. You'll see that throughout the kitchen. So we've got granite countertops here. We've got shaker style cabinetry throughout. We've got the same exact, sometimes you see different colors on our island and our cabinets. So we've got the same color throughout. Tried to keep it pretty simple and basic as we could throughout the build. We've got a refrigerator freezer combo there, and then we've got an oven range combo with a more modern vent hood above. Sometimes you'll see we've got that a stained look or anything, but we're going with that. We're matching that black cabinet color with a more modern look on our vent hood above our oven range combo. We do have an undermount farmhouse sink here, again going with the black color to match our cabinets and our countertops here. One thing that I want to talk about is this 3040 window that we have here. With that size, that 3040 window, that 4-foot tall window allows us to have basically a smooth transition outside to the back patio area. You can see there's no ledge, there's no lip here. Our countertop goes straight out through that kitchen window. If we were to put that up, we could go straight out onto the patio out there. That is a little bit of an upgrade. To do that, a lot of times we typically will put a 3036 window here over the sink, and you'll see that ledge that we have, or that 6-inch ledge that we have. It kind of helps with splashing and things like that. But a lot of people, a lot of customers that come in, they tell me they really like the look of that smooth countertop that flows right outside into the patio area back there. Now, right off the kitchen, we do have access out to our back patio. We'll go out there in just a little bit and show you that. We've got a gabled back patio out there that's got a lot of space. And then we have our pantry here. So we've got a sliding barn door stained to match our beam in the vault area. And then we've got a lot of space in here. You can see we've got tons of shelving. We've got floor to ceiling shelving. And this is something that our homeowner is able to custom design. They come in and tell us where they want these electrical plugs, how deep these shelves need to be. And we design and build that with our trim carpenters to match what the homeowner needs. So this is a really good space. You see this is actually what was in our Raven layout. We have a pantry just like this. And as we go back towards the living area, you can see we've got a hallway here that's actually going to take us to our mechanical room, access to the second bathroom, our laundry room, and then over into the shop and carport area. But right now, I want to take you over and show you the master suite here in this Ranger layout. All right, so let's take a look at the master suite here in this Ranger layout. So if we come into the bedroom here, this is about 13 by 13, so average size master bedroom. We can get a queen size, probably a king in here pretty comfortably. Now we've got 3050 single hung window here. We talked about those. They're black on the exterior, white on the interior, just a little bit of an upgrade there. So let's talk for just a second about the trim while we're in this room. This gives us a good opportunity to talk about some of the trim work. We've got our 12-inch window sills, which is kind of the calling card here of 1845 Barndominiums. Those are painted. We've got a lot of those that you've seen painted, we've seen stained, and sometimes we actually see a stone or cultured marble in those window sills. So heading over into the master bathroom, we actually have a sliding barn door here that matches what you saw over in the pantry, and this stain matches our faux beam in our living area. So if we come in here, you're gonna see, I hate to say standard or basic, but you're gonna see a pretty simple layout in here. You're gonna see builder grade granite that we've got, our shaker style cabinets, but you're seeing that brown color instead of the black like we saw in the kitchen. So again, we're gonna put colors and everything in the description for you as much as we possibly can. The layout in here, we designed this with our sink vanity to be as close to the wall as we can. We wanted to utilize as much countertop space as we could here with the sink because we wanted to add a makeup vanity. Rather than have two sinks, we wanted to add this makeup vanity here for the lady of the house so that she had her own personal space there. Our shower here is cultured marble, and that's another custom item. This is more of a cost saver, is the cultured marble, really good durable material. And this is a big open shower where we've got some shelving in here. We've got a recessed pan. We've got rain head, shower head, but that cultured marble saves you a lot of money versus a tile or something like that in there. We do have an enclosed or private toilet area there, or water closet as it's called. And then if we make our way into the master closet here, you're gonna see a ton of trim work done here by our trim carpenter. We've got a lot of shelving in here. We've got shoe cubbies, we've got upper and lower hanging rods, but just a lot of custom shelving in here. And we've told you in other videos, our trim carpenters do a phenomenal job of coming in, seeing the vision of the homeowner, taking that design and building it. And I don't know that we've seen very many times that our homeowners have not been just ecstatic about what our trim carpenters do for us in our homes, in our closets, and other places. So let's head over now and let's take a look at the second bedroom side over here, the other side of our Ranger layout here in Jefferson, Texas. All right, so let's take a look at the other side of our Ranger layout. This is bedroom 2. This bedroom is 14 by 10, so pretty much the same square footage as our master, just kind of rearranged a little bit. And then we've got the same setup. We've got a 3050 single hung window. We've got that bullnose or rounded trim. We've got our painted window seal there. So pretty much the exact same setup from the master to bedroom 2. Now, one thing that's a little bit different, we had the stained barn door going into the bathroom in the master suite. This one's actually giving us access to our closet over here. So again, our trim carpenter did a really good job of customizing this layout. We've got some shoe cubbies in here designed by our homeowner. And then we've got uppers and lowers, just a really cool use of the space in here and as efficient and effective as we could be with our trim carpenter, our space here in the closet area. Now I want to take just a second and talk to you about the trim on our doors here. We talked about it a little bit on the other side. We do have 1x4s on our door trim. We've got 1x6s on the floor trim. And I wanted to show you, I try to take time in each video and show you these. This is butted with an overhang, or sometimes called butted with a pass. And so you've got the butted is because we've stacked them on top of each other. And then we've got a 1.5 inch or so overhang here. Sometimes you'll see that mitered where it's more squared off, but this is our butted with an overhang, and just wanted you to be able to see what that is. These are shaker style. These are actually, I believe, arch top Cheyenne doors, some of my favorite doors that we put in homes. I love the look of these arch top doors. And then we come into bathroom 2, and a lot of the similar setup. We don't have as much of the countertop space and cabinet space, but we've got a single sink vanity here with granite countertops, shaker style cabinets, that same brown color just like we had over in the master. And then we have a 5x3 cultured marble shower. Our shower does have a recessed pan. Just like the master, we've got a rain head shower in this one as well. We've got shelving. So instead of doing built-in niches in the wall, we actually did shelving in each corner in here of this shower. So big open shower in here. We've got a lot of countertop space with our single vanity here. We do not have an enclosed toilet space. If you've seen the Raven, this looks very similar to the Raven bathroom, except this is a full shower, not a combo here. And of course, we've got some storage space above our toilet area for toiletries and things like that, for towels and washcloths and whatnot. Now, flowing directly into the laundry room, just like in our Raven layout, we come directly into the laundry room here from bathroom number 2. Now from here, I can go directly outside and go over to the shop area or the carport area, or you can see I can go back over into the kitchen. So I can come from outside in here, and the key to this is I can access this bathroom from outside without having to go through the layout. So I'm in the laundry room right here. I could come in, throw nasty clothes in the washing machine, and jump in the shower if I needed to. And then we also have our mechanical room here. So we've got standard water heater in here, and then we've got our 2-ton AC unit with dehumidifier in here. We've got a Ream water heater, and this is not a tankless, this is a standard water heater running off of propane. And so just a really smooth setup, really cool setup in here with our laundry room accessing the bathroom and then able to access everything from outside. And then from here, this takes us right back around. If I pull into that carport area, I can come right into my kitchen area and into that pantry area and access everything in here. So that's a pretty good look at the layout. Let's go outside and take a look at the carport and porch areas and see what those have to offer and how this breezeway ties in our living space with our shop area. All right, so let's wrap up our tour on the outside here on the carport. So we're gonna come out from the laundry room, and then we're now on our 625 square foot or 2-car carport. Now I have this exact same layout here with carport and shop in my house. My family loves this breezeway over to the shop area. When we've got rain or anything like that, easy to get over in the shop and do things over there, play over there. We've got darts and lots of other things. Our homeowner obviously has already enjoyed this outdoor space here. They've already been sitting out here and enjoying. They are ready to move in this weekend, and we are excited to be able to hand the keys over to this brand new Barndominium for them. So let's talk a little bit about our porches. On the back porch here, we've got 225 square foot with a gabled patio back there. On the front porch, we used just about 100 square foot. I believe it's 95 square foot just to break up the front. We wanted to give a little bit of curb appeal and not have that look of just an enclosed shop. So we did a gabled front porch there to add some depth to the front of that layout. Of course, we've got our breezeway here, and then this leads us over to our 30 by 40 or 1,200 square foot shop. That way you can see we've got color matched to the rest of the house. We've got charcoal gray on the walls, black on our roof and trim and everything else. Now, I know a lot of you are hoping that we're gonna head inside here, but homeowner has asked us for some privacy there. They do have all of their personal items in here. So we're gonna make sure that we honor that, and we're not gonna go in here and look. But this is a 30 by 40. We've got spray foam inside here. We've got a really cool setup. It looks very similar to mine, but we are gonna honor their wishes for a little bit of privacy there. But this layout is becoming really, really popular. We've got our living space, breezeway over to the carport area. Again, I have this in my layout and I absolutely love it. And this interior, the heated and cooled space, is a wonderful blend of a Ranger and Raven layout that we are really excited for our homeowner to be able to enjoy starting this weekend. So if you would like to talk to us about building your dream home with 1845, we would love to have you visit our website, 1845barndominiums.com. Check out our social media outlets, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I would love to talk to you about how 1845 Barndominiums can make your dream home a reality in 2025.